Now to news. FG pledges new promises in the fight against poverty. The federal government, through the Ministry of Labour and Employment, has stated new commitments in the fight against poverty in the country. Professor Aluko Waris, representing the minister, stated that the federal government is overcommitted to eradicating poverty in Nigeria. This was said in the annual conference hosted by the ministry themed Eradication of Poverty in Nigeria. It stated few programs the government through the ministry plans to execute in the coming days.
Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment has been trying their very best to eradicate poverty and reduce the rate of unemployment in the country. As part of the effort, the Ministry of Labour and Employment is constructing job centers across the states of the Federation. Job, cent- Job centers will not only be established in the city centers but across the 774 local government areas of the countries. And as promised by the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment to move 100 million Nigerians out of poverty. With the new National Development Plan 2021 to 2025, the government hopes that their aims and objectives are achieved.
Invited ministries also stated that projected plans and programs for the year had pledged commitments to them, some of which included representatives from the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Trade and Investment, as well as Ministry of Agriculture, respectively.
National Poverty Eradication Program coordinates and oversees various other institutions, including ministries, and developed plans and guidelines for them to follow with regards to poverty reduction.
The Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment have to donate, budgeted that I will donate 50 million for the eradication programs and to provide public with seamless and data collection process geared towards service delivery and information mission to build a better playing field for commerce in the entire nations.
In increase productive of agricultural release farm income, increase food 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 supplies, reduce food food price and provide greater employment opportunity in both rural and urban areas.
The conference also had invited guests representing the United Nations, African Union, and ECOWAS. The representatives expressed their dedication towards the cause.
The United Nations partner with different organizations and foundations in order to achieve their goals to eradicate poverty. The Zero Hunger Challenge command the Scaling Up Nutrition Movement and UNDP. IKEA foundations are three movements that United Nations are partnering with. The United Nations also will donate $2 million through the Minister of Education. High quality education can provide a long-term solution to poverty in Nigeria. It has been ascertained that high quality education boosts economic efficiency of the labor force, thereby helping the people escape poverty.
The union are planning, and we are also partnering with other big companies in Africa for the construction of the new railway system or station. Then this is not just any railway station. This is a cross-country project across Africa, in which Nigeria is also included in the project. And the citizens of the country we also benefit from it. We also benefit from it as a process of employment and tourism in the country.
The main goal of the ECOWAS is to promote economic cooperation among the member states in order to raise living standard and promote economic development. ECOWAS has also worked to address some security issues by developing peacekeeping force for conflict in the region.
It is the mission to promote economic integration in all fields of economic activities, particularly industry, transport, telecommunication, energy, agricultural, nature resources, monetary and financial, and social and economic matter.
However, representing both national and international companies, the conference was graced with the presence of Facebook, Shells, Innocent Motors, and Dangote Group. They all declared their initiatives towards the eradication of poverty in the country.
Facebook is invested in working closely with communities across Nigeria. We offer training resources to super individuals and businesses with the tools to grow, but equally important is connecting and listening and learning with communities on the ground.
Winner and receiving 3.5 million. In addition to most valuable players will head to for the short stint with the Youth Academy.
We will try to assist the federal government by building schools to promote youth empowerment skills and also trying to invest about 1 billion naira and above in the federal government projects. We will try to build an academy mainly to empower girls or women in society. Many women Many women today are not allowed to school, but they have the potential. We are strongly committed towards the growth of Africa as a whole and like to partner with many companies, organizations, and bodies to ensure that this goal is met.
Dangote Refinery is an oil refinery owned by Aliko Dangote that is under construction in Lekki, Nigeria. And when construction is finished, it will have the capability of producing 650,000 barrels of crude oil per month, and will build the largest petroleum refinery in the world. The investment is over 25 billion US dollars.
A question and answer session held as the conference rounded up. Issues were raised and tackled, and insights on the course of execution of stated programs were realized.
What has UN put in place so far in order to assist reduce the number of out of school children in Nigeria?
According to what I've said before, I said we will create online classes for students who could not study, who wish to study abroad but cannot study abroad.
Now, under our agreement, it is not the duty of Shell to refine oil. Their own is to mine. And it is the duty of NNPC in Nigeria to refine the crude oil. And the government have been trying its best in order to revive some of our refineries, which have gone into oblivion sometime. So now we have signed some bills, exactly, with money from the Ministry of Finance in order to help us to scale that particular sector. But for now, we are still relying on foreign help to help us to refine the crude oil.
What can the government do, to bring to book and expose those that call themselves big caliber set of people that siphon, embezzles the country's money, and then it's the masses that are suffering it. The effects are on the masses, but nobody can face them. What are we going to do? How can the government curtail it or bring them to book?
We are planning to prosecute those embezzling the public funds and rest. We are projecting to prosecute anyone we found in that activity.
Your first priority in this country that can help the poverty eradication in Nigeria.
Our first priority on eradicating poverty in Nigeria is by creating the foundation to bring more people online in a region where infrastructure and affordability are two key barriers to accessibility.
What are your major plans in the advancement of development goals according to this program? No poverty, zero.
On the quality education, we need to provide education facilities or schools for people in rural and urban areas.
So, what does the ride-hailing car you want to launch have to do with the reducing poverty in Nigeria?
The ride hailing services that we wish to provide We will therefore be seeking for employment of professional drivers so we can reduce the poverty rate in Nigeria. We also provide services on which the people who cannot afford the ride-hailing cars to pay after 2 years. They can save up enough money to pay for the cars after 2 years, which will reduce poverty rates in Nigeria.
What total amount will be given to the students across the Nigeria for the honor in the 19th edition of NNPC?
A total amount of 8.2 million will be awarded to the first winner, which 3.5 million will be given to the sport facilities.
I want to ask, will you just take law to your hands and persecute them, or you are going to make a law for them to guide them?
An offender cannot go unpunished. Those offenders or those people who are embezzling the money. We don't know them yet. We have to investigate, and the police have to do.
The representative from the presidency stated that the government of Nigeria will stop at nothing to fight poverty in the country. My name is Nuruddin Yusuf. You are watching GSN News at 7.